Hi, I'm Claudia St. I'm the president of Affinity HR Group. We are your HR partner and resource. Increasingly, we're being contacted by clients who are interested in our help in working on their diversity and inclusion goals. It's always a welcome call when we get this request, and there is a process that we work through with our clients when trying to satisfy their diversity and inclusion goals. The first is, how do you define diversity? What are you looking for? Diversity can mean a variety of different things, and it's important to be very clear about it, not only so that operationally you can put in place the programs to satisfy those goals and measure success, but also to communicate it within your organization so that everybody is aligned with those goals. And it is important that a diversity and inclusion program is embraced and supported at all levels of the organization. It takes leadership, but it takes buy-in from the very, very bottom up to the very, very top. So being clear about definition is important. It's also important to take stock of where you are today. Where are you? What's your starting point? If you have a goal, is it realistic? And how are you satisfying that? Then it is, what are the programs that you need to put in place in order to satisfy those goals? Now, it's important for you to consider that a lot of companies just want to hire for diversity. They want to change their recruiting practices so that they get the right person in the door. And that is their goal. It sounds like a good one. A lot of us should look at that goal. However, diversity and inclusion has that inclusion part. So when you bring somebody in your hiring, have you prepared the organization and readied your culture for bringing in that diverse perspective? Because inclusion means making them feel welcome at every step along the way. I equate it to like a puzzle. So the diversity part is getting all of the pieces and laying them out and making sure that you have all of the little pieces in place that are going to create that total picture for your organization. Inclusion is putting them together. And if you haven't included them sufficiently within your culture, the puzzle pieces are likely to fall to the ground. You can hire for diversity, but if you haven't figured out a way to include them culturally throughout the entire organization, you may lose them. And in doing so, you may be worse off as a result from your initiative than if you hadn't pursued it in the first place. Now, equity is the other E part, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. What equity means is putting resources around your intention in increasing diversity so that you're likely to attain those goals. That may be including different goals for that employee, reaching out to them in a different way. You may need to go above and beyond, because if you're doing what you do every day and you're not satisfying your diversity goals in terms of getting employees in and keeping employees, there may be some special programs or initiatives or outreach efforts that need to be done in order to satisfy those goals. Diversity and inclusion is a very important concept. It will help you go forward. We know that the more diverse an organization is, the more creative, the more resilient, and the more productive they are. So it's definitely a worthwhile activity, but it's one that requires a lot of work, a lot of thought, and sometimes a lot of courage. So if you're considering a diversity and inclusion program, reach out to us at Affinity HR Group. We're here to help. Would love to be able to share our knowledge and help you support your goals and initiatives. If you have any thoughts, reach out to us. Of course, we have a new HR support program, which you can find at affinityhrgroup.com. Like us on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn, and we hope to hear from you. We hope this helps, and we hope that you have a safe and productive work week. Take care.